ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಬೇರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಯ್ತು ನನಗೆ. ಈ ತರ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಟಾಕ್ ನಾನು ಮಾಡುವಾಗ I'm getting more and more strengthened in the system, and I'm also developing more faith in the system, because whatever I talk in every topic, it embraces all the 5 pillars that are listed in the system. Actually, I'm coming to know by giving each and every talk how important the system is, how it has really helped all of us to improve our health and to lead a healthy lifestyle. And even a topic of menopause, the menopause and weight gain. First, menopause patti ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ weight gain ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. Menopause is a natural biological process which happens in every woman's life, that marks the end of your menstrual cycles. It can happen in your 40s, 40 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, 50 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. Between 40 and 50 generally happens in Indian women. ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ವಿಮೆನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಓವರಿ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಓವರಿನೂ ಏಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, as we grow older ಅದನ್ನು ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Generally, a woman can produce only 400 ovaries in her lifetime. So as the ovaries get exhausted with the eggs, so they cannot produce any more ova, at that stage, this phase called menopause sets into a lady's life. And there are different stages of menopause. So let's just see very briefly the different phases of menopause. The first phase is called perimenopause. And this is actually a transition period from your normal menstrual period or menstrual cycles to menopause. During this perimenopause, it spans between 4 to 7 years. And the women start experiencing irregular menstrual periods during this time, along with various other symptoms. And this perimenopause gets into the next phase called menopause. So menopause is the absence of menstruation for a full year, for 12 months. You will not get your periods at all. That is called menopause. The third phase is post-menopause. This is the period or the years that comes after reaching the menopause. Now let us see some of the signs that can help you to identify menopause. Most of the people go through physical and psychological symptoms. And these physical and psychological symptoms generally occur during a first phase, that is perimenopausal stage, which lasts from 4 to 7 years. And these changes are mainly due to the sudden drop in the female hormones. Female hormones andre ellarku gottagirutte, estrogen, progesterone. Idu level tumba kadime ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಆವಾಗನೇ ಇದು menopause set ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So because of the drop in the female sex hormones, the women experiences many bodily changes. ಈ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಒಂದೇ ತರ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ರಿಗೂ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ. But one of the earliest signs of menopause is irregular menstrual cycle. And some ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ 1 ತಿಂಗಳು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ತಿರುಗಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ 3-4 ತಿಂಗಳು ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ತಿರುಗಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ತರ 4 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ 7 ವರ್ಷ ಬರೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮೆನೋಪಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇರ್ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. there are so many other physical symptoms. ಹಾಟ್, ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಹಾಟ್ ಫ್ಲಾಶಸ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ಸಡನ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಹೀಟ್. ನೈಟ್ ಸ್ವೆಟ್ಸ್, ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ವೆಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೈಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಫ್ಲಶಿಂಗ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರೆಡ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫೇಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಬಾಡಿ. ಸ್ಲೀಪ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಮೂಡ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್, dryness of the skin, hair and the nails, vaginal dryness, and also painful and stiff joints. Besides these physical symptoms, the drop in hormones also impacts mental health, resulting in anxiety, depression, irritation, difficulty to concentrate, and memory loss. Declining hormones also affect some of the main body parts, particularly the skeletal system, bones, as well as the heart. So every woman will experience menopause in their lives at some time or later. One cannot escape this, or women cannot escape this. And the menopausal symptoms also appear burdensome. It becomes really a burden on one. We will not be able to perform our daily duties. But with appropriate medical treatment and a healthy and nutritious diet and also lifestyle adjustments, we will be able to cope up with these changes uh, so that we will not develop any more complications. And menopause also brings about many side effects. One of the major side effects is the weight gain, which many of us go through during this stage. It can affect a woman's body image. Totally, a woman gets shattered by seeing her disfigured figure. She loses interest in everything. She will not be able to perform exercise. She will not be able to eat properly. So all this will lead to her, oh, I should reduce, and she'll start adopting unhealthy lifestyle like following crash dieting and other unhealthy habits. But there are many healthy ways to prevent this weight gain. Before I go to talk about the preventive measures for this weight gain, let me list down a few reasons what exactly causes this weight gain during this stage. As I've already mentioned, the very important reason is declining hormonal level, particularly estrogen. The estrogen level, decline in estrogen level increases the total body fat and also the abdominal fat, and also neglecting self-care. As I already told you, you don't feel like taking care of yourself. You neglect yourself. So neglecting health care is also one of the reasons. And the metabolism becomes very slow as you become older, as you age. This once again results in reduction or decrease in the muscle mass and increase in total body fat. And lack of physical activity or exercise is another reason. And increased levels of stress. ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗಲೇ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಮೋಷನಲ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಇಮೋಷನಲ್ physical changes will make us go through a lot of stress. And also lack of adequate sleep. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೈಟ್ ಸ್ವೆಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಾಟ್ ಫ್ಲಾಶಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ನಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ಸುಲಿನ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ another reason for you to gain weight during this time. And also lifestyle disorders like diabetes and hypertension, if you have already along with this, that also can result in weight gain. Now let us come to see what are the ways by which we can prevent weight gain. To a certain extent, we can prevent weight gain if you take care of yourself when you're young itself. Start taking care of yourself at an early age. Actually, in women, bones reach maximum strength and density by 30 years. If you take care of yourself during your 20s and 30s, and there will be optimum bone density, lean muscle mass, and also good muscle percentage. All these will eventually help you from not gaining weight during the later stage, that is during menopause. This is very, very important for the youngsters who still not reached this stage. Please see that you take care of yourself. And finally, I would like to give a simple 4-step formula to stay healthy when you're going through all these problems during menopause. The very first and important formula is eat a healthy and nutritious diet. This we have heard a number of times in our talks and in our sessions, because it's been repeatedly mentioned, and we are also following all this in our daily routine. Increase your protein intake. Include protein in all your meals, because this helps to prevent weight gain and also maintains the muscle mass. Secondly, increase antioxidants, because it helps to reverse the signs of aging. It also improves your skin health and also reduces the risk of heart diseases, thus helping you helping with your menopausal symptoms. Include fiber. Fiber, as we all are aware, very, very important for gut health. And it also gives us all the micronutrients required for our body. And also include pre and probiotic. Both these fiber and pre and probiotics takes care of your health. And you would have heard about one doctor talking about, when she was talking on Riti Life, she said our gut health and brain health are interrelated. If you take care of your gut health, your brain health is also taken care. If you have an unhealthy gut, that will interfere with your brain health, resulting in depression, uh, anxiety, and mood swings. All this will happen. And also avoid foods high in sodium. Sodium in madutte, the water retain madutte. During menopause, you'll have the tendency to bloat, to put on weight. And if you take food rich in sodium, that will add to it and will start accumulating the water in your body and you'll bloat up further. So avoid packaged food, which generally contains more sodium. Include potassium-rich foods, because potassium has the capacity to flush out excess water from your body. Potassium body in the near, so always include potassium-rich food. Also drink more water, just been told repeatedly in our sessions, because it helps. Our body is made up of predominantly water, and it prevents bloating. And we've been told that a person, we should consume 1 liter of water for every 20 kgs. So for example, if you're weighing 50 kgs, you should take about 2.5 liters of water per day. And reduced refined sugars and refined grains, the simple sugars, because they spike up insulin level, decreasing the sugar level in the body, which leads to more cravings, and you eat more and more. So this fluctuating insulin levels is one of the major reasons for your body fat percentage to increase. And eat healthy fats. Fats are required for our body because our hormones which are found in our body are made up of proteins and fats. And also fats are required for the healthy functioning of heart and brain. And consume foods having magnesium, because magnesium reduces the anxiety level and it also improves the sleep quality. And have calcium rich food, because calcium is very, very essential for our bones. And at the same time, try and get enough vitamin D, because vitamin D helps in the absorption of calcium in our gut. So all these are the factors which come under the first pillar, that is food, diet, healthy diet. And the second important tip to be followed is get enough sleep. An adequate and uninterrupted sleep maintains weight. And finally, manage your stress. Stress is linked to weight gain as well as acquiring lifestyle diseases like BP, diabetes, etc. It can increase the fat around your abdominal area. So follow stress management techniques like meditation, music therapy, yoga, practice hobbies, etc. Finally, exercise regularly, and you have to do some kind of physical activity for at least 30 to 40 minutes. So menopause is an inevitable part of every woman's life. Being aware of the symptoms is the first step to acceptance. Losing weight may be difficult because of the fluctuating hormones, but using health and nutrition tips that are given above can at least manage and prevent further weight gain. Always remember that it is not in your control. You feel very low at some times, but support from friends and family and community like this can help you to deal with this better. Actually, whatever I have mentioned, as I've already said at the beginning of the session, all that we've been following it day in and day out, healthy and nutritious balanced plate we follow, and we do take enough water, we do exercise, we get enough sleep. So we follow all this in the system. We are really fortunate to be in the system and to save ourselves from the disasters. And lastly, I would like to mention about a supplement. I don't know, I'm very right about talking about this. I'm not very sure about the effects of this. I just Googled and got some information. Women's Choice. It is a special blend of soy isoflavones and chasteberry. And it is supposed to be very helpful for the general well-being during the monthly hormonal fluctuations in women. It also helps to manage menopausal related quality of life. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to share a few facts about menopause. Thank you once again for the entire community for the support and the guidance that's given to me.
That was just amazing, Josephine. Thank you so much once again for calm and composed, abundant information. All of you have to be very alert when Josephine is talking, because she feels a lot of information, and you should be fast enough to grab all those, right? So magnesium rich food ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು, the symptoms of menopause, regarding hot flashes. ಇದೆಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಶಿವರಾಮ್ ಅವರು ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಚಳಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತಿರ್ಗಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೋ ಗರ 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 ಅಂತ. ಸರ್ ಬೆಚ್ಚಗೊಳಗಡೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಲ್ವಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ Josephine. So I request all of you to give your heart, which you have one and only heart. Give it out to Josephine. Let us see if we can get one more heart later. ಸ್ಮೂಚ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಬರೀ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ. ಸಂಚಿತಾ ನೋಡಿ, ಎಲ್ರಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ ನೀವು ಕಿಸ್ನ?
ಜೋಸೆಫಿನ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ಗೆ.
ಅದೇ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ
ಏನು
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ರಿ ಕಿಸ್ನ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದ.
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಬಟ್ ಐ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಇಟ್. ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಶನ್ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಸೂಪರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಕಿವಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ತಂಪಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ದ ವೇ ಶಿ ಟಾಕ್ಸ್, ಮೈ ಗಾಡ್.
ಎಸ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಅದು
ಮೈಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೀಸ್ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದು.
ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ನಾನೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಜೋಸೆಫಿನ್, ನೀವು ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ದ ಬ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಅಂಡ್